This episode of the Damage Guild podcast is sponsored by listeners like you. Join the guild at patreon.com/damageguild to receive exclusive perks, member rewards, and bonus content.
Last time on the Damage Guild podcast.
Verrol, you hear word that Basil's apothecary is about ready to pay back the debt.
I must return to the far mountainside.
Begone from my sight. I'll have nothing to do with you until you come to your senses.
I'm back in Farsdale and I'm to stay in your guest house.
Oh! On your second day of travel, you arrive at the mountains. You reach the area where the cavern opens up to the cliff below you. You peek around the edge and spot two gigantic centipedes. Considering what this guy has been through, it's his turn now. I don't think he wants to stick around if he can avoid it.
Stick around and die.
That's true. He is a wild animal.
Yeah.
Freakishly mutated wild animal, but a wild animal nonetheless, so...
That's fair.
Yeah, that makes sense that they'd run.
And they were like halfway through their dinner, so he's probably not super starving or anything.
All right, and on the way out, he scoops up Zara's body into his mouth and...
Yeah, he's just like, munch? See ya.
No. The one that's now damaged rears back, turns around, and kind of
scuttles away,
limps off on its 100 legs.
Jay, that was such a combo play from us because you set it up with the -2 fear to be a critical strike, my friend.
Heck yeah, combo breaker.
That was so sweet.
Combo.
Team combo.
Yeah.
So it turns around, goes back the way that it came, down the corridor where the bat is.
Sweet.
And now it's Verrol's turn.
Okay, question. Since it's down, crawling below the ledge, does it threaten any of the spaces on the ledge?
Yeah, it's like right on the corner, so it has full access to everything on top.
Oh, you think it has reactive strike?
No, I just want to be able to move past it and wanted to know if it threatened. So, yes, I would imagine so. If it can tail whip 15 feet, then I'm sure it threatens.
Are you trying to get Brian up?
I mean, I was going to at least position myself in a place where I could if I, had the opportunity to.
That would be lovely.
You're really fast.
I am really fast. I'm not that fast unless I have panache. So what I was going to do is try to, since I haven't tried to create a diversion against this one, attempt that first to see if I could gain panache, which makes me faster.
Would you be exactly fast enough to get to Zara if you got panache?
Yes. If I have, that's exactly the thing. If I have panache, then I'm exactly fast enough to get to her.
Combo.
Don't you have panache automatically for one round, even if you fail?
Not for create a diversion.
When you create a version or fate, the attack or the action gains the bravado trait.
Well, but that would no longer exist now. Bravado is only the turn that you got it on, isn't it? Or does it last one turn after?
No, bravado is until the end of your next turn.
Ooh, so you do a panache, my friend.
Okay, so just doing the action regardless of the outcome is enough to give me bravado?
They tried to make Swash better.
If you fail but don't critically fail, then you gain panache, but only until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, wow, okay. Awesome, I have panache. Cool.
Wow, sweet.
So you could get to Brian and feed
So
him.
I can get to Zara. The question is...
That would be your whole turn, though.
Yeah, do I want to run through its multiple threatened squares to do it?
We don't know if it has reactive strike yet.
Right. True.
It might not. There's a lot of power budget on these centipede, in my opinion, from what I've seen already.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed now that it's not on the path, because then I could try to tumble through. I don't think I can just try to tumble through, even though I would have to tumble off the side of the cliff to do that.
Think about it this way. If the other centipede really has been scared away and isn't going to re-engage us, getting Brian up, it might not be correct, but it might be more fun. Mm-hmm. Because Brian's missing several turns.
Yeah. All right, so I will stride. And my new ability is called, drum roll please, because I can't remember the name of it, Vivacious Speed. When I've made an impression, in other words, when I have panache, I move even faster than normal. darting about the battlefield with incredible speed. Increase the stat bonus to your speeds from stylish combatant to a plus 10-foot status bonus.
Wow.
It increases as I level up, but it's always rounded down to the nearest 5-foot increment, even when I don't have panache. So with my 35 feet of movement, I will attempt...
Do you just like wall run like a ninja?
Yes. Yeah,
Zara?
I'll do that just for flavor. So I will wall run over to Zara, and I kneel down at her side and say, Zara, no, stay with us.
Unfortunately, they do have reactive strike.
Oh, great. No. So I now have an extra reaction that I also gained at 3rd level. It's called Opportune Riposte, but I have to bet on it critically failing, and I don't think this guy's going to critically fail.
Yeah, I think you have to wait until Thane lets you know it was a crit fail, right?
Right.
But you could nimble. You could just nimble.
Yeah, I'm gonna flashy dodge this attack.
Or yeah,
so
flashy dodge.
plus 2 circumstance bonus to AC.
All right. It swings its tail out at you as you run by on the ledge and just misses. You jump over it on your way over to Zara.
Nice. Because it was the wall run. The wall run got me there.
Now it's like this epic anime in my mind where like Verrol's like wall running and then the centipede like comes crashing and then he just barely dodges over it.
Yeah, and the background is just those like lines moving past.
Right. To represent how fast you're moving. Yeah.
Right. All right. So I get to Zara. I kneel down and I take the potion in hand that's lying next to her, and cradling her head in my lap, I feed it to her. My final action of the turn.
Okay, so that's move, grab potion, use potion.
Feed potion, yes.
All right.
I think that's a fine turn. I was thinking, like, I'm sad I don't have a ranged heal prep right now. Like, I was thinking, how am I going to get Brian up? And I just don't really have a good tool for it. The battlefield as well. There's a giant centipede in between us.
Sometimes I just feel like there's a giant centipede in between us.
We just can't break through, man. We used to be so close.
Zara, it's your turn. You want to roll your healing?
Yes, I would love to roll my healing.
I was really worried about this combat, but now I'm still feeling moderately worried.
Yes. Moderate worry is always better than blind panic.
Elixir of life.
Yes, and I hoist Zara up and hold her out over the chasm as though it's Pride Rock.
I think I got a penguin in my bottom. I think I got a penguin in my bottom. Ooh, 15? Oh, dude, I rolled double sixes?
Max.
Boxcars.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Healing.
That's amazing. All right, apply healing to myself. Oh, plus 15 HPs.
I just picture Kardain in like a commercial for his elixirs of life. He's like, healing that actually works.
Healing that you don't feel bad about spending gold on.
Yeah, healing you won't feel guilty about.
All right, so becoming healed was not an action. That was just a result of Verrol healing me.
Correct.
All right, so I come to, and I see Verrol kneeling over me, cradling.
You slap me. Unhand me, you brute.
my face in his hands. Yeah, and I just shove him away and unhand me.
Oh, I'm dreadfully sorry. This is the only way.
All right, so one centipede is still near us. The other one has started running back down the hallway from whence they came. Yeah, so I kind of take a second, get my bearings, and I guess I need to stand up. I mean, I guess I don't need to stand up, right?
Nah, no rush.
Depends on what actions you're doing, whether or not it's going to affect your accuracy, right, Thane?
Yeah, I think if you're taking an attack action, then it'll affect it.
But if you do save stuff, which Zara has plenty of...
Very true.
You are also off guard while prone, so that lowers your armor class.
Yeah, there are benefits to standing up. You might be far enough away that this thing can't hit you. Oh, the reactive strike's down. Even if it was within distance.
Did it react this turn?
Yeah, it tried to hit me.
It already reacted to Jay.
Wondering if I should stand or should I pull out another push?
But if you'd started the fight with 2 in your hand... No, I'm kidding. You would have dropped them all. When you go unconscious, you drop everything. What about your initial idea before I botched and suggested you take yourself out of initiative? Weren't you going to try to do the whole Mr. Crowley thing you do? Make them less accurate?
Yes, I was. That will make him less accurate. It would also frighten him. Is he still frightened?
This is a new one. The frightened one ran away.
A new one, okay.
The one that Jay frightened ran away.
In that case, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I will send Mr. Crowley over. Well, actually, let me see. I don't think I prepared him with independent.
You have focus points that do that, which has never come up, but
yes.
This might finally be it.
It's never come up, but now is the time. So I'm going to spend a focus point to cast Patron's Puppet. At your unspoken plea, your patron temporarily assumes control over your familiar. You command it, allowing it to take its normal actions this turn, and this is a free action. So spend a focus point. Mr. Crowley flies over to the centipede.
Whoa. Mr. Crowley flies over and uses his ranged attack.
So his eyes just kind of glaze over as you take mental control of him.
Yeah, exactly. And then I would like to cast Shroud of Night on that pede.
Yeah, that is Petey. The other was Cinti, and that's Petey.
Oh, yeah, excuse me, Petey.
Maybe they're just mad at us because we killed their mom all that time ago. You guys remember when we killed that centipede?
Their mom and their stepdad, the scorpion?
Yeah, maybe that's why these guys are so weird and messed up.
Yeah, probably.
And then they got into the goo, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle leyline goo.
Right. Right.
That's what it is.
Oh, he is wearing an orange mask. Teenage Mutant Ninja Centipedes.
Oh, man.
He makes a will save.
It fails its saving throw.
All right, sweet. It fails.
Nice.
So familiar of Stalking Night. It's been a while since I've used this. So everything is concealed to it, and it is frightened 1. So it's quite nerfed.
Disabled. Nice. Nice.
Quite nubbed.
So many debuffs for only one action. Well, one action and a focus point, but still.
Yeah. Sweet. And then second and third actions will be to cast Void Warp. So now it makes a fort save. You call upon the void to harm life force.
You have to click to cast the spell.
I click to cast the spell.
Zara, what are you clicking over there?
Yeah, why didn't you pull out a laptop and start clicking things? We're trying to fight for our lives right now.
It succeeds.
Okay, so it's a basic fortitude save. I rolled 8 damage, so it takes half because it succeeds, so 4.
Damage is damage.
And if it had been a critical failure, it would have been enfeebled 1. That would have been another debuff. But sadly, that ends my turn.
And it's now the remaining centipede's turn.
Come over here and pick on someone your own size. Kardain misunderstands his size.
You're a little too far. Verrol and Zara are both closer. So it's going to first swing its tail at Verrol.
Okay, question. Do your reactions recharge at the end of your turn or at the beginning of your turn?
The beginning of your turn.
Beginning.
Okay. So if you use a reaction during your own turn, you don't get it back until your next turn.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you did use the reaction then. So, flat check. Okay, succeeds with the Shroud of Night.
We've seen the Shroud of Night make an enemy miss before. It has happened on the show, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It strikes you with its tail for 11 points of damage. I'm confused at how the buttons are working, so give me just a second.
I'm confused too, Thane. Don't worry.
I'm constantly confused.
Yeah, I'm in a perpetual state of confusion. You're not alone.
So, as it strikes you with its tail, it has little, strands coming out the back that whip around your legs.
Yeah.
And try to pull you down. And you fall prone.
Oh,
thank goodness. I was worried it was going to pull you into the chasm.
Yeah, really. What a bummer.
So you are prone, and then it attempts to bite you while you're down.
So, I don't have cover or anything from this guy, even though he's on the side of the cliff and stuff?
I don't think so. They've got a few special abilities that could kind of affect that basically just make it easier for them to move around. I think it's open enough that you don't have cover.
Okay.
Because you're prone, it manages to successfully bite you.
Oh, man.
So just barely connected.
Verrol.
Hits for 14 points of damage, and you need to make a saving throw. Fortitude save.
Fortitude, I shall. That is a 16.
And that's a failure. So you take an additional 5 points of poison damage as you feel it coursing through your veins.
Okay.
And you are clumsy 1.
Oh, boy.
Kardain.
This is not going great. I'm rather far from you two. I think we just keep guns blazing. It worked on the first one.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. I'm going to target the beast, and Kardain peeks his head over the chasm, and Wind Spirits, I need you again. I know I just asked you for a spell a second ago, but we need you. And I cast another Thunder Strike. Rank 2, y'all. Need that extra damage.
Failure.
Okay, normal failure. We'll take it.
We'll take it.
We'll take that. Rolling the damage, 20. That's healthy. 14 electric, 6 sonic.
Wow.
Kablam, kaboom.
So with another crack of thunder and flash of lightning, the centipede smolders on the side of the cliff.
He gives us his best smolder.
Smoldering look.
But it wasn't nearly as damaged as the other one after that, so it's still in okay condition.
Yeah, that wasn't a good one. Maybe that's what I get for asking the wind spirits back to back. All right. I know it's kind of boring. I know that's what I did my last turn, but I'm going to fire off another hard tree nut.
Efficiency is never boring.
23 hits.
Already rolling the damage. And I conk it for 7 points
Sweet.
of bludgeoning.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm over here.
27 damage is pretty good for a turn.
Hopefully it'll take note of me with 27 damage.
Okay, so now it's the scared one's turn. It's back around the bat right now, and Zara, you can see it around the corner. It kind of stops there and turns and sees that nothing is immediately following it. So it stoops down and bites into the bat.
Okay.
Just an innocent giant centipede. He's just hungry.
Yeah, just looking for a little snack.
Yeah, why are we being so mean to him?
Verrol?
You got a lot to think about here, Jay.
Yeah, that's the big thing, is that he has reactive strike.
He's reactive, you're prone, he's within range of you.
Yeah, all of those types of things.
Rough position. Yeah, and if you tried to fumble around in your backpack for like the elixir, that still triggers reactive.
Right.
I think even if it was in your hand, it would still trigger reactive strike. Doesn't the interact action do it too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to stand up and trigger his reactive strike and see if I'm still alive to do other stuff.
Okay. That was a critical miss.
Critical miss. Nice.
That triggers things.
All right.
Are you within range though?
I'm not. A foe within my reach, so I cannot do that. Cannot riposte. All right. Well, that's good. Critical miss. So I'll stride over to him, and then I'll use my final action to attack.
So yeah, you don't have any lingering panache, do you?
No.
No, okay.
Actually, hold on. Before I stride, can I tumble through without tumbling through? You stride up to your speed. During this movement, you can try to move through the space of one enemy. It doesn't say you have to.
You just do a random barrel roll just to do it?
Yeah, can I just tumble for bravado?
Is it just poor wording, you think, Thane? Because it's like, if that's true, then swashbucklers would never walk normally like normal people. They would just always like be doing cartwheels and backflips, and they would never just do the stride action.
Okay, so the bravado trait can grant panache depending on the result of the check involved. There is no check involved unless you actually try to move through something. Therefore, even if you can technically tumble through and not tumble through anything, it doesn't help in any way.
So it's actually making the check that triggers the bravado.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
Well, getting up to this guy and striking with your really awesome weapon seems good to me, too.
Yeah, I'll do that. Taking a few negatives from various things. Should I be at -3? Yeah, No, I'm no longer prone, so...
You're still clumsy 1 from the poison.
Right, I'm still clumsy. It was about to give me -3 penalty for being prone, so just a -1. That's a 27 to hit. Boom.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And that will deal 7 damage.
It's looking pretty weakened at this point.
All right. And that concludes.
Zara.
Zara, bring down the beast.
I will do my best.
Take it down.
First, I would like to sustain my Shroud of Night on the creature.
Shouldn't that mean that he stays feared, the centipede?
Yeah.
He doesn't look feared anymore. He ain't afeared.
You have to sustain it, and then the frightened condition comes back.
Okay.
Oh, that's so weird. So it actually does technically drop off if the enemy takes their turn.
Huh.
But then you bring it back.
Weird. Okay.
So the fear wasn't actually there during Verrol's turn.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Let's see. So the Shroud of Night does the concealed thing, and then Mr. Crowley does the fear thing.
It's good, but it's not that good.
I just had a realization that I think maybe we've been applying the frightened incorrectly.
Oh, really?
But doesn't Foundry apply it for us?
No, in this case, because it says when you cast or sustain a hex, and your familiar is adjacent to an enemy to which it's concealed, hidden, or undetected, they become frightened. So when you cast is the key point. When you're casting a spell that makes your familiar concealed to it, they're not yet concealed to it.
Oh, the sustain.
Oh.
So You have to first cast a spell to make him concealed, and then on the next turn, if your familiar is next to him,
Oh, really?
it would apply Frightened. I think that's how it's supposed to work, judging from my new understanding of the reading.
Huh.
But I never thought of that before, so I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's delayed, and Brian has to cast a hex.
Or sustain it.
Yeah, I can cast Shroud of Night the first turn, and then the second turn, when I sustain it, that's when the Frightened goes on.
That's when we can do the frightened. Okay.
Yeah, interesting.
So it's a little weaker than how we thought it was. That's okay.
Well, we can look it up and see if there's a ruling.
Well, considering that this is one of the more powerful, which subclasses?
It's one of them. It's definitely not supposed to be the most powerful. Yeah.
I'll remain silent on this one. I've did a big deep dive into witches.
I mean, there's one that was pretty overpowered,
Yeah.
but I think this was one of the better ones. I don't know.
Okay, so you're saying because the casting makes him concealed, he's not already concealed before it's cast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're pretty particular about their wording, and so I think that's what the intention was, even though we didn't read it that way originally.
Yeah, okay.
Couldn't Brian just pay an action tax? Couldn't he just decide to sustain it the same turn he initially cast it on an enemy?
You could.
To get the fear immediately? And you have stuff like Cackle. We can get around this.
Yeah.
It's still good. Concealed is the real juice of this hex.
It is.
Right.
It's very juicy, for sure. Okay, well, I will just spend my other two actions void warping again, so he makes another fort save, and hopefully he doesn't critically succeed.
A critical success, he turns it back on you. And
Yeah. For my 3d4, I rolled an 11, which is almost max.
Ooh, that's healthy. We need that. We want the damage.
Yeah.
what was the DC? You didn't put it.
Oh, DC 19.
Okay, so it's a standard success.
Okay, so he takes half, which is 5.
It's still alive,
Oh, no.
but it's close. So close.
Those are my last actions.
Okay, I am going to roll on whether it's going to keep on fighting or not.
It's also now pretty beat up.
The memory of the food from the other room is lingering in its little mind. There's easier food right over there. Does Pathfinder have, like, defined morale checks, or do you kind of have to...
No, not like this. So it decides it's going to keep on fighting.
to the bitter end. We will kill it, but I'm concerned some of us may die. But that's the risk we decided to take when we began this journey.
That's right.
Some of you may die, but that's a risk I'm willing to take.
So it's going to do essentially the same thing that it tried last turn against Verrol. Whips you with its tail.
Should I flashy dodge this first one?
Yeah, don't let it trip you.
Yeah.
Yeah, flash him for sure.
Because then you're prone for the next attack.
So should I hold the flashy dodge until it tries to trip me?
I think that's the first thing it's going to try to do, I bet.
All right. If it makes a trip attack, I'll flashy dodge, if and when.
Yeah, when, like, the tail comes for you.
Well, the flashy dodge doesn't apply to the trip itself.
Oh.
Is it a saving throw?
So for some enemies, the trip is associated with an attack. You're saying this is just at doing the trip action?
Yeah, this is a saving, or it's a DC. It's rolling against my DC, so it's not.
Flashy dodge gives you an armor class bonus against their attack, but this is an athletics check against your reflex.
It is just tripping you. It is not like whacking you with its tail and pulling you.
Right. Okay, so I'll try to use flashy dodge on the first attack.
Okay, it still hits you.
Okay.
So you take 11 points of damage,
Ow.
and it successfully trips you
Oh, man. Okay.
and bites you
Okay. Cool.
Verrol,
for another 9 points of damage, and
Nice.
my battle brother.
Cool. Tight. No doubt.
Yeah. Cool. Question: Who turned out the lights?
that happened because you went down.
Yeah, I know. Just saying.
In your dying breath, you, like, clasp the light stone. No one will have the stone but me.
No, it's around my neck. I don't actually drop it.
I also cannot see anything in Foundry.
What? You're not dead.
Yeah, you should see really well. You should see in color, actually.
I should super see.
I at least see in grayscale.
I can see when I'm looking through your character, so I'm not sure what that's about.
Oh, I had Mr. Crowley selected, that's why.
Oh.
Wait, why is he blind?
He has low light vision, but not dark vision.
Ah, I see.
Maybe it's because it says in chat Verrol lost their grip on the rapier and the Everlight crystal.
Yeah, even though it says it's worn. Okay, give me a fortitude save against its poison again.
I shall indeed.
And I think you need to make 2, but I'm going to double check this.
Oh, dangerous.
25 for the first one.
Oh, good.
Were you about to say hero point?
I was going to ask about hero points when it comes to things like poison. So things like persistent damage or other damage is very dangerous from my understanding on a downed player in this game.
Oh, okay. Wait, you said I need to make 2 fortitude saves?
Yes, you make a second one. The first one was for the new exposure, and then the second fortitude save for... Actually, that should have happened at the end of your last turn. Second fortitude save for its ongoing effects from last poisoning.
Okay.
Yeah, but that wouldn't have killed him. Like, what downed him just now was the big attack and bite from the centipede, so...
Yeah.
That poison damage is essentially moot, correct?
But it can still advance or not in its condition.
Oh, it's a poison that has stages?
Pretty much all poisons do.
Oh, no.
So should I use a hero point here?
When it comes to things like poisons or persistent, can a player wait till the dungeon master's like, all right, this is your final roll. Might want to use the hero point here. I don't think this is the you're dead yet, right, Thane? This isn't his...
No. All it's going to do is either progress you one stage or cure you of the poison.
Oh, okay. That's a 28. Even better the second time. How about that?
Okay. Not only did its second bite have no effect on you, but the first bite also ran its course.
Nice.
So you have no poison at the moment.
I just flex my muscles a whole bunch and just push it all out of the wound, the bite wound.
Now it's Kardain's turn.
All right, we gotta take this thing down. It's eating my battle brother. Come on, lad.
Good thing I'm not awake to hear you say that.
Okay, so you've been having trouble with your void warp, right, Brian? It seems like it's pretty resistant to that.
It has succeeded both times.
It's just not working correctly lately.
I think it has a decent fort save. My other option was electric arc, and that's a reflex save, so I kind of figured, giant centipede, probably pretty reflexy.
They might be both. That's what I'm worried about, because I'm considering... could I drop rocks on this thing?
Yeah.
I know it's like on the side of the cliff. Like, technically there isn't really a square for me to target.
I would say it wouldn't be able to make the difficult terrain that way, but you could still put them there.
All right, so...
They'd fall down the side.
I just carefully drop my rocks on it. And I will cast a scatter scree.
Fails its reflex save.
Yes. Nice. Rolling. Okay, 4 damage, bludgeoning.
Well, that was enough. It didn't have much left to do.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
I was going to follow up with a elemental blast.
So you conjure a few rocks that come and fall on top of the centipede and smash it in the head a few times, and then you knock it off the wall and it goes careening down the side into the abyss below.
Woohoo!
Kardain sighs and then Verrol! And I run over to Verrol as soon as I can. Are we out of initiative?
If you're going to ignore the other, well...
I thought it was ignoring us.
It is. Are you going to do anything about it?
Do you think we're safe to do some healing, Zara? What about that other centipede? What's it doing over there? Can you see?
Zara's still laying on the ground, so she just turns her head to the side and looks down the corridor. It appears to be feasting on the corpse of some unfortunate creature. I suppose if you wanted to take a moment to heal, we could.
Flinging needle darts at it.
It's not a bad idea, unconscious Verrol. It is exactly 60 feet away.
How about this? I'll focus on healing Verrol. Why don't you see if you can deal with that thing?
Unfortunately, unbeknownst to us, the other one fell off the side of the cliff and landed in a pile of its 87 children, who now seek vengeance.
One for each of its legs.
Yeah, right.
What if all of its legs just pop off and those were all individual centipedes?
Oh, gross.
If you kill it right now, then we'll just end the combat here, but if not, perhaps it will react to you attacking it.
Okay.
Brian, farm those experience points.
More XP. More XP.
More XP.
Sadly, it looks like I do not have needle darts prepared right now.
No.
So I can move up to be within 30 feet of it.
What do you have?
Oh, I've got Void Warp, I've got Electric Arc, some other stuff.
Yeah, I've been running into that problem way more than you do, Brian, because I'm just my stubby dwarf legs. I've been prepping Frostbite a lot lately just to have a 60-foot option.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's worth you risking your life to...
That's true, but it was near death.
Oh, so do you think you could get within range with one move? You have to also stand up.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, I will definitely spend an action to do that.
So it would be stand up, move, and then attack.
Yeah, I will stand up and...
We probably don't need to really be in initiative. You're not going to kill it this turn, but it's also ignoring you until you move towards it in some way.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
So if you just take care of yourself for the moment.
Now, I can't help but notice from a mapping perspective that it turned down a side corridor. Did we know that this side corridor existed?
Yeah, this is the one that goes to the fountain and everything.
The shrine.
It's the one. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man. That was rough. Okay. I guess I'll start doing some cornucopia healing on you, Jay.
So,
Yeah, I'll stand up and keep watch here while you two do your thing.
at the corner?
Yeah, at the corner of the walkway here.
So I heal for 8 and then 6.
All right. 8 and 6. Those are pretty bad rolls because it's always at least 4, but it's something. Do you guys want to just do actual medicine checks for once? Do we want to heal up faster?
Yeah, let's do some quick heals and then try to take this thing down.
Yep.
Zara, could I borrow that medicine kit? Actually, I think you and I are comparable unless I have access to like outside herbs. And do I have that bonus here? Probably not.
No, not right here.
I wouldn't think so. Yeah, I'll do medicine check and you can do another fruit. That seems like the best use of our time.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, is it just a medicine check?
It's a 10-minute activity, so while I'm sitting here meditating, trying to get my cornucopia back, you could be doing some medicine.
Yeah. All right, I will attempt it on myself. Ooh.
Fail.
I got a failure. Womp womp. Ugh. So that just means I don't change my HPs at all, right?
Yeah.
Critical failures when you injure yourself. Yeah, you're okay. I was going to say, is my check actually better? You have a +6 to this. I actually only have a +4.
No, it uses your nature.
So actually, I would have a really good check here. Sorry, I have more cornucopia. I'm going to feed it to one to each of you.
Nice.
So you spent a little over 10 minutes here resting up. The centipede is getting close to finishing off the bat, dragging it slowly back down the corridor as it eats.
It doesn't want us to kill it. All right, Verrol, can you take one of these and Brian take the other?
Yes, indeed.
Do we feel healthy enough to chase after it?
Yes.
We do. Yes.
Okay, so I'm not going to wait to meditate. Let's go.
All right, we give chase.
Can I lead the way?
Yes, please do. We charge down the hallway together
In single file to hide our numbers.
until we're within 30 feet, and then I'll make the first strike. I'll try electric arcing it this time.
Sweet.
It makes a DC 19 basic reflex save.
It saves, but it's still going to kill it.
All right.
It only had 1 hit point left.
Oh, nice.
It's pulled back down the corridor quite a ways, but you go in there after it, and once you get close enough, you dart forward, cast your lightning, and zap its last bit of life away.
Haha.
Nice.
Sorry, that was pretty good. Have you been talking to the wind spirits?
I don't believe in wind spirits, personally.
Oh, I could introduce you. I mean, I ask them for lightning spells all the time.
Yes, so I hear.
If you like lightning magic.
I'm quite all right. I have my own extra planar contact.
I mean, if that works for you, I guess it's good enough for me.
Yes, indeed. Needless to say, we've slain the beasts and saved the day, as usual.
Saved our own bacon.
Well, I was hoping to save these spells for when we fought the mechanic. And I just used 2 of them, my best ones, on these pests.
I dare say we would be unwise to face them at anything less than full strength.
You think maybe Floorburf would be up for a sleepover? He could watch, or
Floorburf.
he could watch out for us while we rest.
Perhaps he might.
Floorburf is his cousin.
Yeah, Floorburf.
He does not have wings, though.
That's a combination of Flubber and Thorburf. Floorburf.
That may be the safest place available to us at the moment.
Yeah, we could go say hello and see if there's a place where we could lay our heads for a bit.
Always good to see our dear friend Thorburf.
Of course, this is also right next to all of that green sludge.
Yes, perhaps we might grow big and tall and strong like our centipede friends.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are getting the sense that it's not safe for us to rest here, let's go find a safe place to rest here.
There was the Cobalt Caves.
Right, they didn't mutate. That's true. So like the mushroom farm?
The Cobalt Caves, but there was also even that room off to the left where that we had to use the crank to open the door. Wasn't there a place we could like close a door?
Oh, that was closer to the like leyline stuff.
We can find a safe place. There's even the camp that's outside the cave, the old camp.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's worth resting up. We've used some of me potions too.
Yes, I agree.
It's quite a ways to get out to the outside from here, right?
On the other side?
Not the other side, but to the camp.
It's over an hour. I don't remember exactly how far.
I think the kobold lair is probably the safest place inside here. It was like the furthest away. There was no stuff leaking around.
Yeah.
It's not the cleanest, but we could clear out a space and make a little camp in there.
And that could make us a nice mushroom gumbo if there's still mushrooms there.
Sounds delightful.
Ooh.
I am rather peckish.
Yeah, I like that plan.
So you head over. That does mean you're passing by Thorberf's area. You see Thorberf is asleep at the edge of his little pond.
Aw.
Well, surely we don't want to just invade his caves and not say hello, right, you two?
Well, we don't want to wake the little guy. Perhaps we could leave him a note to let him know we're here.
Oh, that's a good idea, Verrol.
If he can read, that is. We'll draw some pictures of ourselves with an arrow pointing toward the kobold caves so that he knows we've arrived.
We write it in Koboldian. That probably is the language he knows. Wasn't he originally a kobold?
We suspect possibly.
Even Thorberf doesn't know what Thorberf is.
Yeah, Thorberf doesn't know. Does anybody speak Draconic, or what do kobolds speak?
I do speak Draconic, as it turns out.
Oh, well, aren't we in luck?
All right, so you scrawl a little note for him, go back into the kobold's cave. Most of the mushrooms that they'd been growing have been harvested, and you see spots of slime around the whole mushroom cave. There's still a few left, and they do look edible if you want to take some.
Lovely.
Delicious.
We should very much enjoy some mushroom stew.
So you're going to settle down for the next 12 hours or whatever, and then set off in the morning.
We shall ensure that we are in tip-top shape before proceeding. Can we safely drink our elixirs before bed, Kardain?
Yeah, if you want to make sure we're getting that return on feet investment.
Heck yeah.
I guess drinking them is fine.
Yeah, I don't think there's any chance that you're not going to be able to heal up to full.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason we wouldn't drink them is if we're going to get attacked in the night, because I don't think they actually go away if we were to be attacked in the night.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was a terrible roll. I rolled minimum.
I feel like a general rule of thumb of if we don't need the healing and I can just give you guys the free healing from cornucopias, let's just stick to that being our healing, but it's like, this is like our emergency reserve.
But then you'll be able to replenish them daily?
Yeah, they don't replenish until my daily
prep?
When we do spells, yeah.
Yeah, okay. But we will have them from the morning onward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you get the cornucopia every 10 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, we should always use cornucopia healing because like Brian just experienced it, right? We can still fail on our medicine checks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so we should all just put ourselves back up to full then.
You enjoy your mushroom stew and bed down for the night. Eventually, you start hearing random songs coming from the direction of Thorberf's little pool.
Yay, he's awake.
You sleep through the night, or probably through the rest of the day rather than the night.
Yes.
At some point, you wake up. It's dark because it's a cave. You have no idea what time it is. You're ready to head out.
Sweet.
Let's head out.
And we do.
As you're leaving that area, you see Thorberf is in the mushroom cave picking a few to eat.
Ah, Thorberf, you're awake.
Thorberf, our good friend. Hello.
I trust you received our picture.
I saw the picture. I didn't want to disturb you sleeping when I saw you in there.
Ah, well, thank you. We did need a good night's rest after the trials we've endured.
Speaking of which, do you know of any new neighbors that have moved in near you?
Oh, I see some creepy crawlies and some
Flappy flies.
some other things with wings.
What?
No.
Thorberf.
Say it isn't so, Thorberf. It can't be.
Not only Thorberf has wings?
But Thorberf's wings are much bigger and better and stronger than theirs.
Yes,
I couldn't agree more.
I concur.
Well, how have you been down here all by yourself?
Yeah, you gotta tell us all about it.
Have you been swimming and eating things and doing more swimming and sleeping and all sorts of wonderful things?
Oh, I've been eating these mushrooms. My friends stopped coming by to give them to me, so I got hungry and came over here and found that they left all these mushrooms for me.
Such good friends to leave you that.
Even in their absence, they are helping with these mushrooms, trust me. They're with you and in you, more than you could possibly know.
It is awfully lonely here.
Oh, poor Thorberf. Why don't you join our party?
We are absent a fourth member.
I'm not ready for that sort of thing. It's lonely, but Thorberf is happy here.
Thorberf, riddle me this. Can you read?
I think so. Some.
If we were to bring you a book about all the wondrous things in the outside world, might that brighten your spirits? Might that encourage you to one day leave this place and venture forth with us?
Are you trying to tempt me?
But of course I am, Thorberf. What good friend wouldn't?
You make a temptation check.
Yeah, it's only fitting that a true friend would want the people they care about to experience all of life's glory and pleasure.
But what if I leave and my friends come back while I'm gone?
Oh, no, don't worry about that.
Yes, you needn't worry. We can leave them a note, so they'll know exactly where you are and when you plan to return.
But how do you know that they can read?
We'll write it in several languages so that they'll be sure to decipher it, no matter their native tongue.
Maybe. Thorberf will think about this.
Very good. Well, it was wonderful to see you. We must be off to attend to a task. But we wish you all the best, and we shall stop by on our way back.
Keep up the good work, Thorberf.
Keep that pool green, will you?
And slimy.
It's always nice to spend time with friends.
Oh, very well.
So long, you strange contradictory creature.
So you head back into the tunnel and continue your journey through the mountain. Eventually, you reach the familiar broken staircase.
Aha. We descend.
So you walk boldly forward.
Yes.
When you get to the break in the stairs, you look over the ledge and see that the ladder that you had attached there has been smashed to pieces. Just a few broken chunks of wood remaining.
Whoa.
How rude.
Wow. We shall have to use rope, unless Master Kardain wishes to create a staircase for us again.
I could, but I couldn't do it till tomorrow morning at the earliest.
Rope it is, then. And we shall have to hope that on the way back you've prepared the proper spells in case the rope has once again been tampered with.
You brought how much rope with you?
All of it, obviously.
We replenished my climbing kit.
Okay, so you've got, 50 feet each?
I think so.
I have a 50-foot rope, and then all the other doohickeys that come with the climbing kit, I refreshed it.
Yeah, so just one length of rope will get us 10 feet from the bottom. But I also have rope, I believe.
And the ladder was at the top?
No, remember the ladder was just rested at the bottom and bolted into place with the pitons.
Okay, I always mix up which one is which. So you could spike a rope in at the top, climb down, and then use a few of the broken pieces of the ladder to cover the last few feet without having to just jump or fall.
Yeah, so we'll do that. And again, we'll just have to hope that somebody doesn't mess with it on the way back, unless, does anybody have a grappling hook?
I've got me climbing kit. I'm sure I could rig something together to get us down there safe.
No, I'm talking about getting back up. So if we drive a python in at the top and someone messes with our rope, then we could, in theory, grappling hook back up.
I've got a dozen pitons. I could hammer in a couple extra, just in case.
It's a good idea. I'm wondering how we can take extra rope with us. I guess we can't really. We have to leave it there. Unless somebody feather falls down.
If we really do get stuck, Brian and I can rest and come back with new spells and hopefully solve the issue.
Okay.
True.
All right.
Especially me, because I have all the different primal spells, first and second now.
Okay. That's all we need then.
After a considerable amount of time walking, you arrive at last at the far end of the tunnel.
The tunnel.
You can see a hint of the light ahead peeking through the open doorway to the western face of the mountain. One thing jumps out at you as being different since you were last here. The last several feet of the tunnel before you reach the room, as well as a good portion of the room itself, right next to the tunnel, have been clogged with rubble and debris.
Oh.
You could pick your way through without too much trouble, but it would slow you down and might make some noise if you're not careful.
How tall is the ceiling and how tall is the rubble pile?
It's probably 8 to 10 feet, and the rubble's 3 feet tall.
Okay.
So it's not blocking it by any means, it's just making it difficult to walk through.
All right, so it's just a big mound of difficult terrain.
All right, well, if it's not blocking it, then I say we just climb over, but of course, keeping a lookout. Speaking of lookouts, I could send Mr. Crowley in to do some pre-scouting if we want.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, we need to definitely do that. We need to initiate all our exploration activities.
Yep.
We really want Jay to have a better initiative than he's been having, right? Shouldn't you sneaky?
Yeah, I'll snuff the Everlight crystal and use the daylight coming in from the other side as my light source.
Yeah, and then Brian, you or I could scout, and then you or I could raise our shield. Why don't I scout for once? Why don't you raise a shield? You could continual cast, right?
Yep, let's do that.
As long as we're going to enter the room quick, he shouldn't fatigue, right, Thane?
No,
Yep.
that's fine. So the light is not very bright at whatever hour it is, and at this angle, especially since the sun rises in the east, and this is the west side of the mountain.
Okay, so we think it's sunrise then. We think it's morning?
Probably.
Okay.
I know we did some overkill for when we fought the bugs, and I pre-painted all of us with Rousing Splash, but it's we're fairly confident this is their domain. The risk of not being pre-buffed for this fight doesn't outweigh not using those resources.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are not cantrips, right? Rousing Splash?
They are cantrips, but they're just cumbersome in the midst of combat. It's 2 actions each time versus I could just paint us all with water before we go in. Brian, you prepped a particular spell that I feel like is a good pre-buff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if they're cantrips, we might as well use them.
I know that makes noise and we might cause them to hear us, but if we're going to just run in there anyway, what was our plan?
We'll let Mr. Crowley scout and then come up with a plan.
Okay, if we think he's not going to get seen. It's just if he gets seen and we go into initiative, then we miss the opportunity to pre-buff is what I was getting at.
Yeah, I think we stay back from the entrance to the big cavern, 30 feet or whatever, something like that. Send Mr. Crowley in. We just have him go up right up to the entrance, maybe fly up a little bit, look around, and come right back. Hopefully not even getting close to any automatons.
Yeah.
That was my thought.
Okay, so we're not going to start pre-buffing. A lot of these buffs are only a minute long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that should be fine.
The only alternative approach would be, how long would it take Mr. Crowley to fly around the room?
Well, and Zara has to see through his eyes too, doesn't she? Or we have to wait for him to relay the information to her.
Yeah, I have dark vision and share senses prepared so she can see through his eyes.
Okay, so not independent.
Correct.
So it would take 3 rounds maybe of full movement for him to get around the room? 2 rounds?
I would assume that he could just fly into the room, take a quick look, and then fly back. So a couple of rounds maybe.
Because my other thought is, what if we buff and then before we send him in, I look threateningly at Zara and we enter initiative voluntarily so that we don't waste time on the buffs as Mr. Crowley's flying around in initiative order.
That is interesting. It is hard to pre-buff. We're going to lose some seconds on the buffs no matter what, but it's I'd rather lose seconds on the buffs than lose Brian or my actions.
2 action. Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
We could skip sending Mr. Crowley in. We've seen
where we think their hidey hole is.
Yeah, we've seen where they normally hang out. We know generally how many there are and what type they are and all this stuff. And if that did accidentally trigger the start of combat, that would not be good.
What if we move back a little bit so that the sound of our spells is less likely to alert them, and then we just charge in? Enemies can get the jump on us all the time as players, but isn't it possible that we get the jump on them for once?
Yes.
If we just sprint into the room and catch them a little bit unawares.
Right, we cannot allow ourselves to be sitting ducks in that room, and we know there are passages that lead out of it. If we stand there on the other side of that rock pile, we're going to get sniped the entire combat. So we need to bum rush for one of the side passages.
I like this plan. Let's just add back up a little bit, pre-buff, and then we'll just rush.
I like it.
All right.
And I think the fact that Crowley could get seen, and we could get heard, right? The pre-buffing might still fail, but it's if we step back further, how much further back do you guys want to step? 20 feet, 30 feet?
Put me 1 move from the rock pile, so 30 feet back.
Yeah, I think we should be further back. I don't know how far the sound is going to travel. We are, our environment's not the greatest for keeping these spells quiet.
Mm-hmm.
They hear this little shing, little splashes of water, and then we start charging in.
Right. So we'll all be right where the map starts.
Yeah, let's back it up and do our buffing.
Yeah, Zara, you probably want to be right 1 full movement away from the start of the rock pile.
And everybody's got their hands are correct. They've got what you guys have. I have the gear I want ready to go.
Yep, my handedness is correct.
So Zara's double fisting the potions. Jay, you have the equipment you want. And I'm holding a particular potion in addition to my shield.
Or an oil even?
The new one, yeah, particular oil. Actually, wait, no. If we're going to pre-buff and we're just committed to this, I should just down that oil you made me, Brian, because it's an hour duration.
You could? Yeah.
Oh, an hour.
What? You lose this bonus if moving on difficult terrain? Are you kidding me?
It's not a permanent loss. It just means it doesn't apply if you're in difficult terrain.
Oh, it just
okay.
doesn't apply.
Okay, I was like, I don't want to
Okay.
use Brian's expensive oil if it's just going to stop working. So it just doesn't help me with difficult terrain, which makes sense because it's an oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're skating and you can't skate through piles of rocks.
Right. This is like
Got
Tokus
it.
with his gnomish rocket boots all over
That's
again.
right.
Just I'm skating on Zara's oil.
Nice.
I'm on oil time. I think it's down that, grab the healing potion out of my pack, equip that, and then start.
Start buffing.
Yeah, start. Well, I'll
Start
water the
splashing.
party. Yeah, I'll start splish splashing, and I'll do Mr. Crowley, then myself, then Zara, then Verrol. And then in the midst of that, you probably at the very end of those buffs, Brian, want to throw your sweet spell.
Totes.
I feel really slick. I mean, not just me hair. This oil is great, Zara. It wasn't very tasty, but...
You did use it to coat your feet, right?
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't drink that. I put it on my
All right,
feet.
good.
Of course I didn't. I mean, I may have gave it a little taste. Just out of curiosity.
Just curious, just a little. Good. Well, I'm glad your feet are feeling more slick. While you're doing some of your buffs, Kardain, I'll also cast Runic Weapon on Verrol's rapier.
Your rapier glimmers. Yeah, the runes that carve down its length. That's really cool.
Yeah, sweet.
So it gives you an extra dece of damage, which is great.
Nice.
Okay, so you spend roughly 30 seconds casting all of your spells and getting ready to go.
Brian, you have another spell that might be worth precasting.
Yes, I was just going to say, I also cast Thundering Dominance. Wow.
Whoa! Tell us about Thundering Dominance. What's this?
Why don't I talk about it once it becomes relevant?
Oh, okay.
Okay, interesting.
You do something really cool, and you target Mr. Crowley.
Yeah, it looks awesome, and you'll find out about it later.
You actually have another spell that might be worth precasting.
You think so?
It might be.
Should I summon some undead, guys?
Dude.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know. If we just sit here, keep casting spells, they're going to notice us. But I think we just take full advantage of the fact that they haven't come after us yet, or at least from what we can hear.
All right, yeah. I like undead.
So I'll summon another skeletal guard, and he says that his name is Boney Stark.
Nice.
Nailed it. And then we charge into battle.
Now, where do you cast him? Because this spell has a 30-foot range.
Right on, as far as I can go, onto the rock pile.
I like it. I feel like we've got a plan. This is so different from when we were caught without our armor, laying down and sleeping.
What, you send it into the room and you all follow?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, we are running. I am a fast dwarf now. I have gained 10 feet thanks to the oil from Zara.
Yeah, so since we are running, should I uncover the Everlight crystal before we start so that I don't have to use an action to do it?
Yeah, might as well. Then we charge into battle.
Yeah!
So, you all ready yourselves and begin to charge, and the skeleton guard takes the first step, and just as it's passing through the opening out into the room, a swarm of junk comes flying out from some hidden crevice in the pile and strikes the skeleton.
What? Swarm of junk?
From the pile?
You hear a mechanical twang, and then scraps of metal and rocks and stuff just flies out and
Oh no. He's gotten creative.
smashes into the skeleton.
Dude, it's a trap, but that means we just sprang the trap.
Dude, nice.
It's a great use of a skeleton if he's springing a trap.
Yes, it is.
It really is.
That's awesome.
And the skeleton is immediately shattered and falls to the ground in a pile.
That's our trap finder.
But hey, you cleared the trap.
Wow.
Yay, trap finder.
Yeah, trap finder.
Phew, goodness.
Little did we know. I was just trying to suggest something that would optimize your spells, Brian. Your spell economy. Little did I know.
Wow. Oh, Boney Stark, we barely knew you.
And it also clatters with a lot of loud noise. Well, let's roll initiative now.
I got an 18.
24.
30 for Kardain.
Oh my, 30. That might be the highest initiative any of us has ever rolled any time.
That trap would have been really painful. It was 15 damage that killed your skeleton.
Wow. That's insane.
Level 1 spell, counter 15 damage trap.
Yes.
It's a good ROI.
That was fortuitous. If everything went wrong last time, hopefully a few things go right this.
Good use of spell.
Everything's coming up Millhouse so far.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Kardain, your turn first.
All right. So I have 30 feet of move.
Because you're skating on the oil of quickness.
Kardain scrambles at the beginning of this pile of rubble, just before where the skeleton guard ate it from the trap. And I will raise my souped up. This is no longer a mere fortress shield. Durbin has been kind. You guys don't know,
Well, a mere fortress shield.
no offense, listeners. Brian and Jay don't understand how good my shield is now. I'm going to let them. I want them to realize.
You have to let us experience it for the first time.
Well, then, yeah, there's no question you ought to raise it before you go up there.
I'm going to raise that shield and raise my armor class by 3 whole points as well.
Oh, my goodness.
Sorry, I'm not used to having this much movement speed. I don't know what to do with all of it. Is this what it feels like to be a swashbuckler?
Yeah, it is.
All right, so Zara, you're the next one to go.
All right. Does Kardain see anything?
Not from where he is.
Okay.
He didn't actually get into the room.
Okay, yeah, so I can't see much.
Do I move up or do I want to just summon another skelly?
You could summon something different.
That's true.
Do you want it to be a sack of health? That's the shambler, right? The zombie?
Sacks of health sound great for a combat like this.
Yeah, a sack of health could be good, but they're slowed 1.
Which means they only get a single action.
Yes.
They don't need to move anywhere. They just need to accept damage.
The fact that the skeleton guard only deals piercing and slashing damage with its attacks makes it potentially less effective against these guys anyway, right?
Yeah, but the first thing you summoned was very effective for what it did.
Well, sure, but I think we can assume there is not another trap inside the rocks.
Yeah, I mean, you got some options, right? So the crawling hand, the rabbit, the head, the guard, the shambler.
From what I've read, I remember reading, the hand is really better against casters than anything else.
Yeah, I can grapple them and make them have trouble.
Just slap them around.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Do hand.
Quick casting that.
I think I'm going to go with the shambler. So I will spend another 3 actions and another spell slot to cast summon undead again. So I cast it right before the rubble pile and have it start going over the rubble pile past Kardain.
Oh, Zara, this one kind of stinks.
Yes, sorry about that, Kardain. He's a bit of a stinker, but you'll get over it.
He smells like my manure pile. Braun starts to salivate.
By the way, I spoke to him earlier. His name is Jack Marrow.
Jack Marrow, I get it.
Is this like Aslo's spells? You're gonna like write out all of these different names for your
You're gonna name your minions after.
Yep.
Yeah.
That ends my turn.
As it reaches the entrance to the room, it begins to get peppered with ranged attacks.
Aha.
Oh.
Good.
Doing his job.
Better it than us.